The prestigious NTA Television College, widely recognized for its professionalism and excellence in media training, has achieved another significant milestone. In addition to its existing affiliation with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to commence National Diploma (ND) programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For more information,
visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
Football lovers, movie lovers, family entertainment fans, get ready for something big because Star Times is giving you over Jara. For a limited time, when you recharge for 2 months, you get upgraded to the next bouquet free. That's more sports, more movies, more kids shows, more entertainment at no extra cost. Over Jara. Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
It's a place very close to you, a place easily accessible in a serene environment with adequate security. Ade Super Hotels Limited is the place with the state-of-the-art facility, spacious car park, air-conditioned rooms and suites with modern toilet facilities, standard swimming pool, well-stocked indoor and outdoor baths, boardroom for corporate meetings, halls for all kinds of events and parties, a gymnasium equipped with up-to-date facilities, restaurants that provide local and continental dishes with special services for banquet and buffet. Laundry services are also available. At Ade Super Hotels Limited, you are assured of 24 hours power supply as well as best ever reception that you can imagine. Ade Super Hotels is located at Elisha Road, PO Box 3028, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 0803-440-4358, 034-206-855. Email adesuperhotelsakure@yahoo.com. Website www.adesuperhotels.com. Ade Super Hotels Limited, hotel with passion for maximum comfort.
The prestigious NTA Television College, widely recognized for its professionalism and excellence in media training, has achieved another significant milestone. In addition to its existing affiliation with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to commence National Diploma (ND) programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For more information,
visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
Hotels abound everywhere, but when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, A&T Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as they welcome you with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue and suya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to A&T Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Elisha Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081-4633-5949 and 070-1222-6282. A&T Presidential Hotels, comfort and class redefined.
ojúmọ́ mọ́ ọ̀yẹ́ ńlá pẹ̀rẹ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ lákùrẹ́ oyè àgbà oyè pa Ruben Famuyide Fáṣọ̀rántì OFR CFR àwọn ọlọ́dọ̀ ìbí ariwo ayọ̀ aṣíwájú Afẹ́nifẹ́re àgbà ọ̀mọ̀ràn ló ń ṣàjọ́ òbí ọgọ́rùn-ún ọdún láyé abáwarìn má tẹ́ ti ìlú Àkúrẹ́ akó àjọ ti ìta ògbólú akórèdè ti Òmù Èkìtì iná ṣokùnfà títí ọlọ́dà àkọ́kọ́ nílùú Àkúrẹ́ Àràkálẹ̀ road àgbà olùkọ́ táwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n kò fẹ́ sọ dókítà ìṣègùn pẹ̀lú àwọn onímọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ tí wọ́n ṣoríire tí wọ́n kàwé gboyè lábẹ́ wọn ni pípẹ́ láyé ń lèrè ayé o kì í ṣalákatakítí òṣèlú kò gbọ́rùn lóge òṣèlú ẹ pẹ́ láyé kárin kése congratulations olóyè pa Ruben Famuyide Fáṣọ̀rántì àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún bí ẹ bá ṣèyí tán ẹ tún ṣe míì sí àṣeṣe tún ṣe ìgbìmọ̀ àgbà ẹgbẹ́ Afẹ́nifẹ́re lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà nọ́mbà yín yayọ àjọ̀dún ọjọ́ ìbí.
We wish you happy birthday. Congratulations and celebration.
We are happy our father clocks 100 years. The entire Akure family heartily rejoices with our father, Pa Chief Ruben Famuyide Fáṣọ̀rántì, OFR CFR, on the celebration of his 100 years of birth. Happy birthday, Papa. That you are hale and hearty to celebrate is by the grace of the Almighty. We wish you good health in this your old age. Honorable Chief Korede Duyile for the entire Duyile family. Announcers.
To know I'm happy as can be.
Good evening, and you are welcome on another edition of News Diary. News Diary is the compilation of fresh reports and some of the ones that made headlines in the course of the week. We will go on a short break. News Diary returns with the news of the day. We begin with Nigeria's National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, who has held talks with senior United States government officials on counter-terrorism, defense cooperation, and regional security. Ribadu undertook a 3-day working visit to the U.S. from May 4 to 6, during which he met with the Vice President, J.D. Vance, and Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, who also serves as Acting National Security Advisor. He also met with Undersecretary for Political Affairs, Alison Hooker, and Assistant Secretary of War, Daniel Zimmer, during the visit. A statement by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, said Ribadu conveyed the President's commitment to the bilateral relationship during the engagement. Both sides reviewed the current state of Nigeria-US relations and discussed strengthening collaboration in counterterrorism, intelligence sharing, defense cooperation, economic resilience, and democratic governance. And now for the latest news in the world of sports, let's join Peter Oibo on sports updates.
Grassroots basketball development in Abuja is set for a major transformation as the Amateur Basketball Academy (ABA) unveils plans to discover and nurture young talent through a new championship competition. At the Maidens Press Conference in Abuja, organizers revealed that the initiative is designed to provide opportunities for talented players across schools to develop and excel in the sports.
This gathering is more than just an introduction. It is a declaration of purpose that we all believe will transform lives, reshape communities.
Get the kids off the streets, get the kids off drugs, get the kids off hookups, and get the kids to play basketball and study at the same time.
Meanwhile, as the curtain falls on the 8th edition of the Prosperity Cup tournament, plans to deepen grassroots football development in Bayelsa State are gaining momentum, with officials of FC Barcelona expressing satisfaction with facilities inspected ahead of the proposed Bayelsa Starlet Academy partnership.
The interaction we had with the coaches, with the players, with all the teams that we met the first time, also the second time with the scouting program we did. It was interesting to see the level of the youth.
Elsewhere, the Nigerian Premier Football League enters a decisive match day 37 this weekend, with the title race on. Leaders Rangers FC face a tough home clash against Bender Insurance FC, while second place Rivers United FC travel to Wiki Tourist FC. Third place Ikorodu City are away to Katsina United, while Shooting Stars hosts Barau FC in Ibadan. Struggling Remo Stars welcome fellow relegation candidate Bayelsa United as the season heads towards a dramatic finish. Finally, attention turns to match day 36 of the English Premier League this weekend, with huge matches at both ends of the table. Meanwhile, Liverpool hosts Chelsea at Anfield, with both sides desperate for points in the battle for European qualification, while Sunderland entertain Manchester United in a match that will be live on NTA Network. League leaders Arsenal travel to West Ham in a feature that could provide decisive in the title race. Manchester City also welcome Brentford, while Aston Villa face Burnley in another crucial top 4 contest. With Sport Update, Peter Oibo, NTA News.
Moving on. Grief, memories and tributes fill the atmosphere at Abraham and Esther Anglican Church of Advent, Ondo, as family members, friends and dignitaries gathered for the wake service of late High Chief Simeon Olushola Oguntimei. The respected community figure passed away at the age of 91, leaving behind a legacy many described as impactful and inspiring. Ayomide Olowoyo reports.
It was an evening of reflection and solemn remembrance as sympathizers converged on the residence of the deceased to honor a man remembered for his service, humility, and devotion to humanity. The Christian wake service featured hymns, prayers, scriptural exhortation, and moments of tribute, all centered on the life and values of late Pa Simeon Oguntimei. Well-wishers describe the deceased as a disciplined and compassionate figure whose life of integrity and generosity earned him respect within and beyond his community. They record his unwavering commitment to family, community development, and Christian service.
Papa is a great person. He's a legendary. He has impacted so many lives.
A man with a big heart, he brought everybody together. There is nobody in the whole family, extended family, that you will tell your story without mentioning.
Delivering the sermon, the officiating bishop, Right Reverend Stephen Oni, reflected on the fleeting nature of life, noting that the late High Chief lived a fulfilled life marked by purpose, service, and faith. He urged the congregation to live uprightly and remain mindful of eternity.
Spoke to all the children, called them as if he knew, but for me, I would say he knew that it was coming. He knew. He said, "Man, the head of a righteous man, the end is always what? Peaceful."
For members of the family, the gathering was not only a moment of mourning, but also a celebration of a father and mentor whose guidance and values shape generations. They describe him as a loving, selfless, and deeply committed to the well-being of others.
A man of candor, a man of integrity, a man of passion and compassion, a very lovely human being.
There's nothing he would not be interested in. He always called to know what was going on. Any concern you had, he treated it as his own concern too. And he would not rest until he felt at peace with that situation.
Grandpa was very aware. You know, it's not just that he was intelligent or he was smart or he was wise, but he was aware. He knew specific details about everyone.
Prayers were later offered for the family, with the cleric encouraging them to preserve the enduring legacy left behind by the deceased. In Akure, Ayomide Olowoyo, NTA News.
With gratitude and reflection, family members, friends, and well-wishers gathered in Idori to celebrate the life and legacy of late Pa Jimmy Akinseye, remembered as a devoted Christian and respected community figure. At the wake-up and service of songs, tributes pardoned for the patriarch whose life was marked by generosity, humility, and service to humanity. Adebayo Jegede reports.
The journey began as the remains of Pa Jimmy Akinseye departed the morgue en route to the Dore, where preparations were underway for his final ride. In Idori, sympathizers assembled to honor the memory of a man many described as compassionate, selfless, and deeply committed to his faith and community. The evening featured hymns, scriptural exhortations, and prayers centered on the biblical theme, a time for everything, creating moments of reflection and comfort for the bereaved. Delivering the sermon titled, "Who Are You After Death? Dust," Reverend Nta Akure reminded the congregation of life's fleeting nature and urged them to embrace humility and righteous living.
Àdáni ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rẹ̀ yìí yóò sì farahàn níwájú ìtẹ́ ìdájọ́. Bí aláìgbàgbọ́ náà bá sì kú, yóò farahàn níwájú ìtẹ́ ìdájọ́.
Uncle Jimmy is a very kind person. He's a philanthropy par excellence.
He's a good father. He's a good mentor. He's my best friend.
My brother was so generous, humble. When he have dispute between him and someone, before you know, they will settle the dispute.
It's like everything to me. Be generous and honest, because that was what Baba always preached when he was alive.
As the wake-keep and service of song drew to a close, emotions remained mixed with grief and gratitude as loved ones found solace in the memories and enduring legacy of a life devoted to God and humanity. From Idori, Adebayo Jegede, NTA News.
You're still watching News Diary. We shall go on another break. News Diary returns shortly.
The prestigious Nta Television College, widely recognized for its professionalism and excellence in media training, has achieved another significant milestone. In addition to its existing affiliation with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education, NBTE, to commence National Diploma, ND programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For more information,
visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
Many thanks for staying with us. Don't forget you can also watch us live on social media via our handles on Facebook and YouTube at Nta Akure. And now to some of the reports that made headlines in the course of the week. The Renewed Hope Ambassadors Initiative was officially launched in Ondo State during the week, with selected representatives appointed across all local government areas to serve as ambassadors of the program. Governor Oloki Aiyedatiwa, while inaugurating local government and ward coordinators, explained that it is a strategic effort to deepen grassroots engagement and enhance the dissemination of government policies across the state. Adebayo Jegede reports.
The inauguration was held at the Ganifawa Imi Arcade Ground in Akure, which brought together all Progressive Congress APC leaders, top government officials and supporters, marking a significant step in consolidating the renewed hope agenda at the subnational level. Speaking at the inauguration, the governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, described the initiative as a transition from vision to structure. He emphasized that their role is to interpret government policies and ensures that citizens at all levels understand the ongoing reforms and programs.
The newly inaugurated executives and ambassadors, your assignment is clear. You must take this message to the grassroots with clarity, discipline, and with integrity.
The Director General of the Renewed Hope Ambassadors, Hope Uzodinma, who was represented at the occasion, stated that the ambassadors were selected at this critical period to promote inclusiveness in governance.
We find that they are very articulate people who can spread the message of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who can articulate the programs and policies of the government.
Some of the ambassadors pledged their unwavering support for this administration, assuring that they would take the message of government policies and programs to the grassroots, with a focus on increasing awareness and public participation.
All the coordinators of Renew Hope throughout Ondo State have resolved that we must turn in a result that is unprecedented in Ondo State.
The inauguration is expected to deepen political engagement and enhance communication between the government and the people as the Renewed Hope ambassadors begin their activities across the 203 wards and 18 local government areas of the state. In Akure, Adebayo Jagede, NTA News.
For a developing nation like Nigeria to experience full stability, growth, and sustainable development, it needs a committed, passionate, and selfless leader like the leader of the Pan-Yoruba Socio-Cultural Political Group, Afenifere, Pa Ruben Fashoranti. This was the submission of the guest speaker and elder statesman, Bashorun Nta Akure, while delivering a public lecture in honor of the centennial birthday of Pa Ruben Fashoranti, held in Akure, Ondo State during the week. Toyin Batire reports.
The public lecture tagged Evening of Excellence, organized by the Hope newspaper and magazine's publication, Owena Press Akure, was with the theme, The Fashoranti Legacy, Values That Built a State and Inspired a Nation. The guest lecturer and elder statesman, Nta Akure, while x-raying the values and potentials of Fashoranti from his active days till date, noted that he is a passionate Yoruba leader and a rare gem in the nation.
He indeed has set behind a legacy of innovativeness, sound discipline, scholarship, the development of sound mind and sound body in the education sector.
Chairman, Hope newspaper and magazine's publication, Owena Press Akure, Kayode Fashua, explained that the media outfit deemed it fit to honor Pa Fashoranti on the occasion of his 100th birthday in absentia ahead of his May 11th birth date because it's worth celebrating.
He's a man who has lived a life of honesty, who has lived a life of forthrightness, and who is on record one of the leading lights of modern democracy.
Eminent personalities gave their commendations of the centenarian as a real symbol of patriotism and integrity.
When he lost his wife, he refused to take another one instead. I was moved.
He is a very disciplined man, a man who knows his audience, a man who is dedicated to his cause.
See the environment, you know the ambience that flows when you get into Baba's house.
Baba has produced a lot of generations of leaders, not only in Ondo State, but across Nigeria.
Highlight of the event was the unveiling of the special edition of the Hope magazine with Pa Fashoranti's life history as feature. Pa Ruben Fashoranti, born in May 11, 1926, is a renowned Afenifere leader and former Commissioner for Finance in Ondo State. In Akure, Toyin Batire, NTA News.
Moving on, efforts to revive coffee production in Ondo State received a major boost as Nta Global Nigeria Limited, in partnership with the National Coffee and Tea Association of Nigeria and the Ondo State government, flagged off the establishment of 1,000 hectares of coffee plantation in the state. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa during the week said the initiative aligns with his administration's drive to reposition agriculture as a pathway to economic growth and shared prosperity. Our correspondent reports. The flag-off ceremony marked the opening of a two-day sensitization and training program which focused on coffee production and value chain development. Stakeholders in the coffee and tea sector highlighted the economic prospects of the initiative, noting that increased coffee production will create opportunities for farmers and boost the state's agricultural economy.
The arable lands are there, the women and youth engagement, the youth are also interested, but they lack the knowledge. So it is high time for us to re-engage into the coffee tea activities to also benefit from it.
This with the right investor and development partners, we are ready to open new farms, cluster by cluster, until Ondo State becomes Nigeria's coffee capital.
The managing director of Nta Global Nigeria Limited, Blessing Nanman, said Ondo State was selected for the project because of its fertile land, growing farmer interest, and strong potential to reclaim its place in the global coffee market.
The interest of the farmers here in Ondo is very, very high. So we decided to come over here to see how we can train. Let me use the word train because coffee is not a commodity that you can just buy. It's a commodity that you train both the farmers and also the consumers.
The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abaka Kyari, represented at the event, described the initiative as a step toward unlocking the value of underutilized agricultural commodities.
The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security remains resolute in its commitment to its positioning the agricultural sector as a key driver of economic growth and national development.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, represented by the Commissioner for Agriculture, Leye Akinola, commended the initiative and assured investors and farmers of government support to ensure its success.
In partnership with Nta Global Nigeria Limited, we are building capacity for roasting, branding, and packaging, positioning made in Ondo coffee competitively within premium global markets. It's my honor and privilege to formally flag off the establishment of 1,000 hectares of coffee production in Ondo State.
The 1,000 hectares coffee plantation is planned to be located in Akoko Northwest Local Government Area, with expectation for full GPS mapping and deforestation-free compliance in line with international export standards. Over 15 million naira has been distributed to both lead farmers and interns who participated in the second cycle of the Adiye Iran project in Ishuada, Owo local government area of Ondo State. The chairman of the Ondo State Agribusiness Empowerment Center, OSAEC, Wemimo Akinshola, during the week, urged the beneficiaries to make judicious use of the funds provided. Abiola Ario reports.
A graduate of Adeyemi University of Education Ondo is one of the 100 participants trained in rearing day-old chicks to full maturity within 6 weeks at Ishuada. He spoke about his experience on the farm and the skills he has acquired.
When we first started the program, it was a bit difficult, but thank God, it was an interesting program, and I gained a lot from there. We started from the day we started breeding the chicken. First week, second week, through the 6 weeks we used in the farm, I gained a lot. I gained how to give them maybe their medication.
The chairman of OSAEC, Wemimo Akinshola, commended the dedication and efforts of both the lead farmers and the interns. He urged participants to replicate the knowledge and experience gained in establishing their own poultry businesses, noting that this would contribute to the economic growth of the state.
But we'll give you all the necessary tools that you need for you to be able to be productive in the field that we're teaching you on. The whole idea is for the poultry level to go up. It's for most people who are doing fast food to be able to buy chicken locally instead of going outside the state. And for chicken price to actually come down, because that's the simplest protein that we have, and fish.
Beneficiaries like Adeola expressed appreciation to the state government and pledged to make judicious use of the training and opportunities provided.
When you are in a program like that, when you need this, they might not be able to supply, they might ask you to manage. But no, whatever we need, even the manager will be coming, it will come very early in the morning, at times in the midnight. We just eat our dog, we will wake up because we slept in the pen all through for immediate attention to the birds, to know how birds behave. So we were treated well, and I can say it that Ondo State did very well. They made it easy for us, the farmers, the interns and the lead farmer to deliver maximally.
For the program also, I already have a small poultry on my own that I'm doing. So these stipends I collected from them also, I will also use it to invest more in the poultry business by getting more bears.
The highlight of the event was the presentation of checks to the participants. The state government is also set to empower 500 young women aged 18 to 35 through cassava production initiatives in the coming months. In Akure, Abiola Rio, Nta News.
Nearly 3 decades after leaving the halls of Ekiti State University, Ado-Ekiti, members of the Faculty of Law class of 1997 reunited in Akure during the week, not just to reminisce, but to redefine their collective impact at their 2026 annual general meeting. The alumni body is charting a shared course towards sustainable prosperity while strengthening ties and giving back to its alma mater. Olajumoke Oladimeji reports.
The meeting brought together distinguished legal practitioners from across the country to reflect on their journey and chart a path to the future. Delivering the keynote lecture, Professor Benson Omoleye, in a paper titled From Legacy to Leadership, stressed the need for alumni to build on past achievements in shaping the future of the legal profession and the faculty.
They have impacted very positively on the faculty and university as a whole. We are so happy with that. And of course, we are trying to see how they can take it that further.
The president of the Alumni Association reaffirmed the group's commitment to the continuous growth of the Faculty of Law, emphasizing collective responsibility and improved welfare for members.
Education is very big and it's very wide. And let me say with internationalization of education, you cannot leave everything to government. So you need alumni association, we need private individual, we need corporate organizations to invest in education.
At the meeting, members also resolved to deepen cooperation among themselves, provide support for colleagues in need, and establish a welfare committee to address pressing concerns. Discussions also focused on contributing to the development of the faculty, including advocacy for increased admission quota into the Nigerian Law School. Some members expressed excitement at the gathering, describing it as an avenue to reconnect and contribute meaningfully after many years.
It's an opportunity that we can look back, the experience, the struggle, and where we are today. So it's worthy of celebrating.
It's good to connect with old friends, old classmates, and the feeling is amazing.
It's important that every alumni, even those coming behind us, will follow this line and give back to the faculty and even to the society at large.
Highlights of the event included the presentation of awards of excellence to distinguished members for their contributions to the legal profession and society. The meeting ended with a reception as members relaxed over meals, music, and dance. The EXO Law Class of 1997 Alumni Association says it's reinforcing its commitment to unity, leadership, and the advancement of Ekiti State Faculty of Law. In Akure, Olajumoke Oladimeji, Nta News.
And that's the much we can take on this week's edition of News Diary. Many thanks for joining us and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Football lovers, movie lovers, family entertainment fans,